What's good, guys? This is Juice at THCLabs.net. I want to take a little time to talk to you about, staying positive and confronting negative people. This is a real important skill you need to work on every day, or at least develop, at one point in your life. And if you're really serious about bettering your life, then you never stop improving any of these areas at all. Never. Always study. Always try to get better at everything you do, because when you stop learning, when you stop getting better, then you're naturally, you're getting worse. And and I believe that that's why a lot of people are where they are at right now, because they never saw themselves as something superior, and so they never took action to learn anything. They were happy with their lives and where they were at their job or whatever, and that's the price they put themselves in. That's what they place their value at. They place their value at a certain amount of dollars per hour. So if you're a positive thinker, and if you're into all this stuff, then you probably already have something better set for yourself in your future than working for someone else, right? Um, you're obviously seeking for knowledge to help you expand your limits, and really get to find out what kind of human being and what kind of life you can have in the future. and and it's just crazy how people place limits on themselves and what they can achieve, based on what other people say. And you should never listen to anyone that tries to knock you down from your goals. All right, I'm just trying to throw that in there before I get into this topic. Never get knocked out of your goals. Never, do what someone else says, or never lose faith in what you're doing because of what someone else thinks or said. So I'm gonna help you a little bit on how to deal with that. How to treat negative people, and how to overcome that negativity that may come your way. It's not easy, but if you make it hard, it will be. Okay? So it's all about understanding where those feelings come from, and understanding the other person too. When someone is having a stressed out day, of course we all react different when we're stressed to how we react when we're, laid out. I mean, laid back and mellow or whatever. So this is one thing you should consider, before dealing with a negative person, is he might have a reason to be negative. Don't just discredit him as a bad person. Who knows what that person's been through. You have no idea what happened in his day. So don't think of it as him just being a faulty person, or a failure. Learn to reason with others who are not on the same vibration as you, because it helps you become ultimately a better person, because you establish yourself as what you are. And when you see others who don't vibrate with you, you just realize how sort of different you guys are, what beliefs you guys have, and it just reaffirms your beliefs. For example, if classic scenario, you see a bum out on the street, part of you thinks, oh man, I'm grateful that I'm not in his place. I'm so glad that I have a car that I could pass by, and not living out here. So, and another part of you might be saying, man, what a filthy person, man. Why doesn't he just clean up his act and get a job? And it's learning how to control these emotions, and learning where they're coming from. And if you're an even bigger person, there's a small part of you, that will say, what can I do to benefit that person, or what can I give him that will make his day better? And most people will give money. Most people would give them food, they would give them, a drink or whatever. But if it's like that saying goes, if you teach a person how to uh, uh, if you bring a person a fish, you only feed him for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, he'll learn how to eat for a lifetime. He'll have food for a lifetime. And it's the same thing. If you give him that nickel or that quarter, that dollar, you're not really helping him better himself. You're just moving him along the path that he's always been on. And so instead of giving him money, I'm not saying you shouldn't give him, but a better value to benefit both of you would be to give him the power, or the benefit, or motivation or anything that inspires him to look at his circumstances right now and evaluate them and make him start taking steps to becoming a better person, you know. There's lots of ways to do this, you know. You can get really creative with this, but an example would be you can go and pay for a membership at a rehab, you know, whatever. I'm just making this up, and you can give them a membership card to that rehab center, you know, or whatever it is. It could be something like that, you know. It doesn't have to be direct money. It can be a motion or a notion or a gesture that suggests something for him to change. You don't have to say upright, oh, here, you need to go to this rehab center so you can better your life. You don't have to say it upright because, you know, that'll probably throw him off, but make it emotional so that you're benefiting him but giving him the answer to his problems at the same time, you know. You're giving him, for example, a membership to a hotel / rehab center. So not only does he have a place to stay now, he has a place to get better and better his future, you know, something like that. I'm just making that up again, but just try to think of ways to benefit someone. This is the same way that you deal with negative people, you know. If people are always cussing at jobs or being strict and cussing you out and saying all this stuff, then don't just, you know, let it go by or whatever, but try and find a way for them to stop doing that and then change their way of thinking, because they don't realize that they're self-destructing themselves, you know. They're putting themselves through all that stress, and you find a way to make them realize that. And that's a better way, that's a better benefit to a person than just telling them, hey, you need to stop screaming, or hey, you need to stop, you know, acting crazy, you know. Provide a solution. And this is a way to deal with negative people, you know. There's many different ways, but this is just one of the ways that I deal with them, you know. So hope you guys got something from this video. Hope you guys are thinking about this. Take this serious. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below. Like the video if you liked it. Leave a comment. Share it with your friends. You know, if you want to get in with my team, you know, you can join the Beat Selling Squad. We're all about selling beats and all about mindset and all about, you know, achieving results and getting to where we want to be. So if you want to come with us and, you know, get on your way to stardom, get on your way to what you want to do, be what you want to be, then you need to get in with this team right away. And the link is below. So there's no excuses of, oh, I don't know how to do it, or, you know, nah. So if there's nothing else I can do for you, I guess that's it for today. This is Juice at TACLabs.net. Peace.